Alright guys, so I'm going to tell you guys a little bit why I started the brand and how it became what it is today. Even though we're not that big yet. I'm wearing the hoodie. This is the Reignite Feel Your Fire. This is the golden black edition. I like it a lot. It's probably one of my favorite ones. So I used to, growing up, I was in a good family, you know, like every other family. We had our, you know, issues growing up, you know, we all get along with one parent more than the other, or we get along with both parents. For me, I get along with both parents. You know, me and my dad did butt heads occasionally. Well, that's usually how fathers and sons are. My mom kept me out of trouble, and she did really good. Raised 3 kids, did a good job. My dad coached me in Little League, you know, taught me how to play baseball, taught me how to play catch. He was there for me. My real dad. He's a good man. He's a lot better now. He's doing good. He's a track athlete, so you know those were big standards to hold up to as a kid. He's an all-star athlete here and in Utah at Weber State. He's on the all-time top 10 for decathlon. You know, he's a good dude. He's a very strong-willed guy. You know, he can make change happen if he wants to, and he has. My stepdad's also a great man. And you know, I was raised in a good family. It wasn't always good times, but we also had our bad times. I was raised really good and grew up in the church here in Utah. I'm an Eagle Scout. I kind of fell away from the church at a young age. Kind of fell off of that after I got my Eagle. Fell off of that after I went through the temple and things like that. You know, now I got into video games. Kind of just wasted my life away on that a lot. Not really wasted, but I spent a lot of time. More time than a lot of people should on video games. Let's just say that. I mean, extremely unhealthy amount of time. Growing up and in high school and college. And now, I struggled in school too. I wasn't your straight A honor student, you know. I dealt with depression. I dealt with, you know, having to go to an alternative school due to a high school football prank, homecoming prank. You know, it's kind of funny. But, you know, there's some things in life that change and alter your course, whether you like it or not, and the choices you make will affect you now and then and in the future. So you have to be careful of the decisions you decide to do. I've been through my fair share of failed relationships and marriages. I've been married twice. Yeah, I'm 35. Not a lot of people could say they've been married that many times at my age. You know, I've made my decisions. Getting married young was definitely probably not the smartest. But I definitely want to find somebody that goes to the gym every day and likes to work out, and I'm dating and things like that. And dating nowadays, to me, it's all about being selective of who you want to be with. And you know, I've been dating somebody, she's real nice, and we both know we're dating. And so I'm just trying to have my, you know, standards and goals, and she does too. And I'm dating, and we're both talking to different people, and she's very mature and different than what I'm used to. So, which is a good thing. I like that. I go to the gym about 5 to 6 days a week. I'd say about six days a week. I'm thinking about upping it to 7 with a structured plan. I do a lot of cardio. I do about 3 miles on the treadmill a day. So I do about a 5K every day, literally every day. 6 days a week, I do a 5K. I do weights after I do about, so I go at like 2.5 speed on the treadmill. It's nothing impressive. Although last week I did run 3 miles in 28 minutes. That's probably my fastest time. And I probably could get it down to 25 if I ran faster. Yeah. So, you know, my life growing up, I struggled. I went through my issues and my problems, you know, and Reignite, originally I wanted it, I played video games, right? So I streamed on Twitch for a while. My original name was like One Reignite One, right? And I thought of it as like a cool idea, and I thought it was such a good name. And that's how people began to know me in the gaming like community, and like League of Legends, Apex, Dead by Daylight. And then I've been snowboarding since I was 12 years old, so I started thinking maybe Reignite could be a snowboard brand eventually, because I'm from Utah. We're known for snowboarding and skiing, and that's like something I love to do and enjoy. I've been snowboarding since I was 12. I'm not saying I'm like super duper good, but I know how to ride black diamonds and double black diamonds and stuff like that. And you know, I've dislocated my knee doing front flips off of cliffs. I've dislocated my elbow doing backflips and talent shows. So yeah, it's like, you know, I've lived my life and done a lot of stupid crap. I even thought about riding a bull recently, which I'm still contemplating. And I'm not sure it's a wise decision to ride a bull at 35 years old, even though I go to the gym, and I've been going to the gym for about 5 to 6 months now. And now that, you know, I went through a really bad phase in my life where I ended up having to move back in with my family, and my stepdad ended up getting sick and diagnosed with bile duct cancer. It's stage 4 terminal cancer. And while I was going through that time, he helped me in some of the darkest moments of my life, you know. He helped me get back up on my feet. He helped me be emotionally mature. He helped me realize that there's more to life than dwelling on the past. And he helped me realize it's better to be a provider and a protector for your family and to build something that's worth building. And just before Thanksgiving, we were working on a deck with me and my best friend. And apparently, you know, him and my mom had went to Home Depot to grab some 2x4s and some wood. We were all out on the deck, and apparently when they were at Home Depot, he was wanting to do a lot of the work because he's a Marine, so he doesn't like having people help him. You know, he believed in that. He believed in doing things yourself and getting things done. He was always working. He always liked to work. He never wanted to hold still or not do something. And, you know, we ended up working up on the deck. We were getting ready to close it off for winter, and you know, he started having issues. We noticed that he's slurring his words and his movement wasn't that great. And that's when he had the stroke. And he was trying to crawl to the bathroom and he couldn't make it. And we kept telling him to stop crawling, to stop overexerting himself. And he kind of leaned over in my arms, and I had him up against my head, telling him it's going to be okay. And they keep fighting until the ambulance got there. And before all this, I lost my job, you know? So this year I lost things, lost my job. My stepdad's passed away. He passed away the other day when they brought him home on hospice. And the funeral's this Tuesday. And then my real dad's friend he had a heart attack and he's in a coma. You know, my family's going through a lot, and it just seems like things are just getting insanely dark and depressing, but you got to keep going. My stepdad wouldn't want me to fall apart now. So I've been trying to stay strong. I've been crying for the past 3 or 4 days, but I got to keep going. You know, it was him and my mom that came up with the idea of the gym lifestyle brand, Reignite Feel Your Fire. No, maybe instead of a snowboard company right now, you should just do a gym lifestyle brand, because you've been going to the gym so much and you've been going more than you have been your whole life. And you've lost so much weight. You can see my results on TikTok and, you know, YouTube and Facebook and my Shopify page. And now we're on TikTok Shop, which is really cool. We just got in there. So, yeah, and you know, the day before my stepdad passed, I made him a promise that I'd keep going. And that I'd chase my dreams no matter how ridiculous they seemed. And that's what he made me promise. So here I am at the gym today. And I'm going to be checking in every day. And keep going. Just like how I want you guys to keep going. And I got the hat right here too. But we got to stay strong, guys. No matter what happens in your life, have faith. If your family's dealing with cancer, and your family has loved ones who have cancer, be there for them. Be there, because cancer sucks. And it takes people we love. For those of you who are fighting with cancer, stay strong and keep going for your family and for you. And for anyone suffering with family members with cancer, I'm here for you too. Cancer is not fun for anybody. So guys, time is precious. We need to realize that. And we need to chase our dreams and keep going. I'm going to the gym. I'll see you guys. Peace. Have a good day. And enjoy the holidays with your family. Bye.